Hey, what's going on, everybody? B-Trey back at it with another video. And I'm the director here at Upstate New York Commercial Cleaning. And I just wanted to share a quick video on how we currently send all of our proposals. So once you go to your walkthrough, once you visit a building and they show you around and you take all the notes that you can on what they want clean, what areas they want clean. Once you come back home or to your office, you need to send them a proposal. And that proposal will just show, what will be clean, what areas will be clean, also who will be supplying the supplies, and more importantly for most of them is the price. So this is how we send our proposal. So this right here, what we use, it's a program. It's called the Clean Biz Network. The Clean Biz Network. If you're interested in signing up for this software, I'll be honest, it's totally worth it. There's so much that you can do, as you can see right here. There's so much that you can do. You can send emails um in this software. So instead of using, let's say, Microsoft Word, Gmail, things like that, you'll be able to do your emails right here. You'll be able to do your proposals right here. Um, you'll be able to add things to your calendar. So when you wake up, you can see what you need done. You'll be able to add contacts. So like your current clients or anybody, prospects, even your staff, if you have staff, you'll be able to add their numbers. You'll be able to message them. It's so much that you can do. You can build your website. I don't want to go too much because it's a lot that you can do. And they teach you also, it's a program, so they teach you on how to do all of these things as well. So what we're going to be focusing on is the proposal. So right here, we're under documents and contracts. And I'm going to go ahead and click on proposal, but you can start a new one from scratch if you want. So that's what we did. We started from scratch, and this is what we came up with, and you'll be able to edit this however you want. Like anything you see here, you don't have to have it. You can have whatever you want. So if you are interested in this software program, I'm gonna put a link in the description box. And if you are interested, or if you're interested in a totally free proposal, it's a one-page proposal. I can send you that through your email, and you can edit it in Microsoft Word. And we actually won our first few contracts on that one-page proposal, right? So if you're interested in that, definitely send me an email, all right, and sign up for that. All right, so we are on the proposal section here. So as you can see, this is the proposal section. And what's good about this, I don't want to go too far ahead. Once you're done creating this proposal and you hit send, it would generate a link to this proposal right here that you just completed. So once you are finished, you hit send, it will give you a link to this proposal right here. And when you send that prospect, the person that just showed you around that building, when you send them an email saying, thank you for the opportunity, thank you for showing me around, you will put that link in the email. It will show them this proposal, and they'll be able to sign digitally. They'll be able to sign right here digitally, and you will be able to get a notification in the system on it's been signed, right? So this is like really cool, and I definitely will recommend this system right here, the software system. This is great for cleaning business, just starting out, and cleaning business in general. If you have another system and you want something better. So right here, this is our logo right here. So you'll be able to put your logo. So let's say I wanted to change this. And let's say this right here was my logo. I can just click on this and that will pop up, right? And so if you're on a computer, I will recommend to have a computer. It doesn't have to be a fast computer or anything, but you can hit upload, and all of your pictures on that computer or laptop will come up, and you'll be able to put whatever logo that you have. All right, let's go back to that. Right. Also too, right here it says office cleaning proposal prepared for. You don't have to put that. Right. You can put anything you want. This is what we use, or let's say we're doing a medical account. We'll put medical cleaning proposal. Right. Or you can put, if you do Airbnbs, you can put Airbnb proposals. You can put post construction cleaning proposal. And also too, let's say you made a mistake and you spelt this wrong, right? If you can see that underline in red, it'll tell you if you spelled something wrong. So that's really great too. So you won't have any mistakes or anything like that. Then you'll be able to correct it. Let's go back here. See that construction. Also too, you'll be able to change the color. You can change the color to your logo colors or your company colors, right? So you can change whatever color you want. So that's pretty cool too. So this proposal here, we did make a lot of updates to our proposal, but this is a proposal that we did use previously. So like I said, you can change the color, you can change the font, you can do it smaller, bigger. You can do whatever you want. It also, if you made a mistake, it also has a back button, and it'll go back to the previous thing that it was, right? So right here, this will be automatic. So it'll all automatically have a date. So let's say I send this tomorrow. Today's the 18th. Let's say if I send this tomorrow, it'll automatically say July 19th. So we'll know when that proposal was actually sent. All right. And right here, just say prepared for, let's say you visit a doctor's office, doctor, prepared for Dr. Kim, right? Something like that. So, like I said, you don't need none of this. It'll be totally up to you. That's why I love this software program right here, especially where they can sign digitally. So this proposal is valid for 60 days. So we did update ours to 30 days. So this pretty much just means that everything on this proposal, once you send it, that's valid for 30 days only. If you contact us after 30 days, obviously you're going to follow up, right? So once you send this proposal to them, you send them the link and they look at the proposal. Um, you'll follow up. If you don't hear nothing in 2 days, you follow up, you email, you call, do what you have to do so you can, God willing, win that client. Um, so you'll follow up. But let's say they don't get back to you for some reason. Let's say um, they, I don't know, they just don't get back to you at all for some reason. Then after the 30 days, let's say 40 days from now, they get back to you, we have to readjust our numbers, possibly. You can say, hey, these numbers and this proposal is still good. For the most part, I probably would say that, but you never know. Inflation, maybe supplies, maybe overhead, maybe insurance went a little higher. Uh, you hired a manager, maybe you need a little bit more of that overhead money, right? So you'll have to adjust the price a little bit, right? So that's why it says this proposal is valid just for 30 days. All right. So right here you can add an image. Like I said, you can do anything. I can delete this here. You can delete this. So I'm gonna delete that, right? And how you add things is over here. So you can put a text in here if you want to put a text, right? I'm gonna use this back button to get that out of here. You can put an image. So what we did do in a couple of our proposals, we added an image of the prospect building. So wherever we did a walkthrough, we just went out on Google, look up the address, and we just got a picture of their building. So I'm gonna show you a picture of a building that we did a walkthrough on, and we just went on Google, typed in the address, and this right here was the picture, and we put that right on the proposal. So when they're looking down, that looks good, right? It's a good look to, hey, wow, they went out their way to put a picture, of our building, right? So you can do that as well. It's totally up to you. All right. So this page is a welcome page. Like I said, you can put anything you want. All right. This is just a welcome page, just thanking them for the opportunity. Um, Pretty much just telling them about ourselves and how we set ourselves apart from other cleaning businesses and things like that, right? Because this is a service building, and I love to serve. That's I think that's why I'm on this earth for, to serve others, to help others, and things like that. And the cleaning business is right there. We serving others. Somebody throws some paper on the floor, right? We're serving by picking that up, right? We have a lot of service-based industries, right? You know, Walmart, cashiers, they're serving us. They're helping us with our, well, maybe not Walmart because they got all this self-checkout now, right? But the cashiers, they're serving us. The waitresses, the waiters, and people that do trash, things like that. There's like a service-based industry, right? So they helping others. But we did change this on our when we did update our proposal. We made it more about the client. How we can help them. You know, so we did change this up. But right here, it's just right here, just a welcome page and just telling them about us, right? Then say sincerely. Let's say your name was Kim. Sincerely, Director Kim. See that? So you can put anything you want right here. You can put another image right here if you want. You can even put a video. So if you want to do a video, you just put video right here. You go to here and you can paste a video if you want from YouTube, right? So if you have a YouTube channel, or even if you don't have a YouTube channel, it's totally fine. It's really easy to create a YouTube channel, and you can put a video just saying like a personal message, just saying thank you so much for your opportunity. I definitely can visualize, a better, not better, but a clean medical office. I can visualize these things and just do a personal thank you video, right? And you'll be able to upload it right here, right? Like I said, you don't have to do that. And let's just go down more. So we got the scope of work, and also too. So the Clean Biz Network, they'll help you on this. They'll help you on how to create this proposal. They'll help you on the other systems in the software. So don't feel like, oh man, this is too much or this is a lot. It's not, because they will teach you everything on this, right? And you can always ask me. I can always help you as well on these things. I won't say I'm, you know, the greatest, but I've been at this for a while, and I can definitely help you if I can. But like I said, they have great teachers at the Clean Biz Network, and they'll definitely help you on all of these things. So right here, so we have the scope of work. What is the scope of work? The scope of work is what you'll be doing when you are at that place, right? So when you go on your walkthrough, they're going to walk you around, and they're going to say, okay, we need these offices done. And then you'll say, okay, what would you like done in the offices? Are we doing the trash, the dusting? Yeah, the trash, the dusting. Are you able to wipe the desk areas? Yeah, sure. And you're just taking notes, right? You're taking notes on everything that they want done. And this is important because you got to see what they want done, because you got to see how long it's going to take for a staff member, or if you're just starting off, how long it's going to take you to clean it. So you'll be able to price it correctly, right? You don't want to price it incorrectly. So so they're going to take you around. They're going to tell you what they need done. And so this is what we have. So when we visited a place, they wanted the offices and cubicles. So each visit, so every time we're there, right, they wanted the trash emptied. They wanted the white, clear desk area. So if the desks were clear, like no papers or anything. They wanted that wiped. They wanted the carpets vacuumed, the mats vacuumed, the floor swept and mopped, the sinks cleaned and sanitized. They even had a bar area, right? They had a bar area, and we would be cleaning that as well. And like I said, you'll edit this on how whatever the prospect wants, right? So you'll just delete things out. You can do whatever you want. Like I said, if you wanted to, you can add different things here as well. You can add a date if you want. I won't recommend it in the scope of work, but you can, I'm just saying you can do whatever you want here. All right. So I'm not going to go over everything. I'll just go over a couple more of these. So in that same building, the offices and cubicles, right? Remember, each visit we'll be doing those things. Then every week, they wanted us in the offices and cubicles to do dusting all horizontal surfaces and spot clean interior windows. Okay. Then monthly, we'll high dust, low dust, vacuum air vents, detail vacuum edges and corners, spot clean walls, and light switches. So, so right here, weekly we'll dust all horizontal surfaces. So that means we'll just dust whatever we can reach. So we'll have just a regular duster. So we use feather dusters. They've been really good for us. We've been using that for the past couple years. So whatever that feather duster can reach, we'll dust, and we'll do that weekly. But monthly, we'll get like a high duster, so we can reach more of the ceilings, right? We can reach more of the ceilings, or things that we cannot reach without a ladder, or yeah, things that we would need a ladder for. But obviously, we won't use a ladder. We'll just use a real long duster so we can get those things right in the corners that's really high up. So I'm not going to go through all of this, but as you can see, restroom cleaning. So whatever that building needs, whoever you're speaking to at the walkthrough, you're breaking it down on exactly what they need clean and what areas, right? So when they come back, not come back, but once they get that link to this proposal, okay, they're gonna be doing this, they're gonna be doing this, they're gonna be doing this. So they know exactly what y'all be doing. And here's a tip right here. Do exactly what the proposal say. So I have a video on this channel here. I believe it's titled I forgot what it's titled, but it's titled something about cleaning complaints. That's what it is. Cleaning complaints, or how to handle cleaning complaints, or it was something like that. And pretty much in that video, I just spoke about I didn't go on the scope of work. I was just starting off as a cleaning business. It was just me, and I had my friend helping me once in a while. And in that place, I didn't do what the proposal said. I probably did the trash, right? But weekly I didn't dust, right? I said, it looks good. I didn't dust. So if you want to check out that video, go ahead and check that out. I'll put a link in the description. But go by the proposal. If it says dust weekly, if you don't see no dust, dust anyways. If it say high dust monthly, you don't see any cobwebs in the corners, do it anyways. Go by the proposal, and believe me, that's what we did from that time going forward. When we doing our inspections and things like that, we make sure that the staff is doing exactly what the proposal has, and that's how you keep long-term clients, right? And if the staff is not doing that, we give them a checklist, and we make sure that they are doing what they are supposed to do, and because that's what the client wants. This is a service business, and that's what we're here for, is to serve, right? So let's just go down. Like I said, you can edit this on whatever that they need clean. See right here, it says closing each visit. You don't even have to put that. You can put closing nightly or whatever, right? So at this particular place, we had every night we shut designated doors, we lock designated doors, we turn off designated lights, and we set the alarm, right? So you also will be able to put your insurance on here, right? So you're supposed to have insurance. Insurance is not that much money when you first starting off. If you don't have any cleaning contracts, anything like that, I wouldn't recommend getting insurance now. Wait until you get your first client. Once you do your proposal right here, you send them the link to the proposal. You say thank you. Hey, thank you for the opportunity. Here's the link to our proposal. Once you send them that, right? So right now you'll delete it, right? Once you send them that and they get back to you and they sign it, they might say, "Hey, do you have insurance?" That's when you get insurance, right? You get on the phone, and you go out and get insurance. If you need an insurance company recommendation, go ahead and just leave a comment. I'll let you know who we have and some options. So that's when you get your insurance, and you send that separately, right? You won't put this in the proposal. You just send them another email. Yes, here's our insurance, because you just signed up for it, and they won't know at all. All right. So let's see if I can hit the back button here. See, so it went back to certificate of insurance. So let's say you have been in business, or let's say you already have insurance, because you have one client, you'll be able to upload a PDF. So if I go right here, add PDF. So as long as your PDF is on your laptop or computer, same thing for the most part, right? As long as it's on your computer, you'll be able to upload that PDF, and it'll go right underneath a certificate of insurance. So now they'll be able to see your insurance right on the proposal. So that's real convenient as well, right? And I would recommend also you can send it separately as well in the email. That's what we do also. So proposed monthly price. So we don't use that term anymore, but you can use any term you want. All right, it's totally up to you. Because we updated our proposal recently to make it more about the client, we use your monthly investment. So this is your monthly investment, and I spelled that wrong. There we go. Monthly investment. Not sure why I went there. Let's go back. So your monthly investment. Hopefully I spelled that right. I don't see it right. Let's see. Make sure. Okay. So your monthly investment, right? So this is what they'll be getting, right? They'll be getting us. What we'll be doing for them, they'll be getting all of this every time we're there. That's what we'll be doing. They'll be getting the insurance. And so your monthly investment is, let's say, $2,000, right? So we went on a walkthrough. We gathered all the information that we can, right? Also, too, some people ask for the square footage. Some people use like a will. If you don't know what that is, you can Google it. It's a will, so you can measure the facility, so you can see how much square foot that the building is. And some people use a laser as well. So in this software program, I believe there's a section on how to use that laser, so you'll be able to measure the building while you're there as well. So obviously, you want to see how long you believe it will take you to clean the building, but you also want to get the square footage, so that can kind of help you a little bit, but never go strictly off square footage. Never ever go strictly off square footage, right? But it is good to have square footage. It can help you out a little bit. So like I said, if you need any help or anything, just go ahead and comment, and I'll definitely be able to help you out the best as I can, right? Yep. So let's say it's $2,000. Like I said, you can change this to investment monthly. You can do monthly price. You can put pretty much um, anything that you want. Right. Totally up to you. Totally up to you. Frequency of service. So number of days office will be clean. You don't need this either. You can put anything you want. You can put service days, right? Then if I didn't show you, or I'm not sure if I did, but you can change this background color. You can change it to your logo color. You can change it to your company color. You can change to anything that you want, right? You can change that. Um, so service days. So you can create boxes. See how this is like a table, I believe it's called a table. You can create different tables if you want. So Sunday no service, Monday service, so on and so forth. You can create other tables, right? You can create a table. You can create a table right here. So if you want, see, it says table. I'll drag that over. And you can create a table right here. So you can put, I don't know. I'm gonna copy and paste this, right? Office cubicles each visit. And that's highlighted. See how this is more like grayish kind of, and this is more white. Then you can put that, right? Then you can add a box. Let's see here how we add a box here. I believe right here. Yep. This is just an example. If you want to, make it look like this. See that? Copy. Then add another box. Then you can put this here, right? So this is just an example. Weekly, then you'll put your weekly stuff. Right? Then you'll do the same thing for restroom. So it's totally up to you. You can make this however you want. In my opinion, the easier way is like this, right? You're just typing it out, right? And another good thing is once you save this, you can, and then once you get another walkthrough, hopefully soon, right? Hopefully you get another walkthrough to go to a building to look at. You'll be able to clone it. What do I mean by that? So once you go on a walkthrough, right, and not even a walkthrough. So once you do this, do a proposal, right, you'll be able to clone this. So you'll be able to do another one. Let me give you an example here. Let's save this. What do I mean by that? All right, so let's say you sent this, right? If you sent this, you'll be able to clone it. So now look, it will duplicate it. You see that? It's a copy of it. All right, so let's say this one was for medical building. You go ahead and clone it, right? We just cloned it. And let's say you just did another walkthrough at, let's say it's a dentist's office. Now you got the same exact proposal that you just did for that medical office. This is the same one that we just worked on, but now this is a totally different one. And now you set this up for medical. And the only thing you change is the scope of work. So you still have your logo. Prepared for, you'll change that. You'll change whoever that medical person office, that person name, right? But you'll keep all of this right here, your introduction, your welcome page. You just change the scope of work, right? So all the outlines and the pages will be the same. So the only thing you have to change is the new building, that information, and the scope of work, right? So let's just go back. It's the same exact thing, but let's just go back here to the regular one we were just working on. Like I said, it's the same exact thing. It's just a duplicate. So it really didn't matter, but let's just go back there. Go back here. So we did that, monthly price. So additional services. If you have additional services, you don't even need this. You can delete. Look at this. Delete. Right? Let's go back. So if you have additional services, we list our additional services. If you do carpet cleaning, right, you can put carpet cleaning. Then we can change it, make it a little bit, maybe a little bit smaller. All right. Carpet cleaning. Then you can put it. You can set it in the middle. You can put it over to the left. So you see that? So you can do carpet cleaning right there. Um, what else you offer? And this is spelled wrong. Carpet cleaning, stripping. I'm not sure why that's like that. If you do stripping, waxing floors, or refinish floors, whatever you do. So we offer both of these services. We offer carpet cleaning. Um, to be honest, it's not that hard. Unless you're dealing with like some stains from a decade ago or something like that. We offer carpet cleaning. It's not that hard. I'm gonna probably do a video on that. Stripping and waxing floors. That's a little bit more of a challenge, but the process is simple, but it's a little bit more of a challenge. So we offer that too. We don't get really any cost for carpet cleaning and strip and wax. We only get it for our current clients. So if our current clients say, "Hey, are you able to do these floors right here or this carpet stain?" We'll do it. But do somebody call, like a different company call, and say, "Hey, can you do our carpet or our floors?" We don't get those calls right now. We don't push our carpet cleaning and strip and wax that much. But if our current client wants these things done, we'll do that for them at a extra charge. And when they see this proposal, that's why you offer your additional services. So, oh, yeah, they do carpet cleaning as well. They do strip and wax as well. So now they don't have to hire another company to do these things. So let's say you do oven cleaning. Some offices have ovens, right? You can put oven cleaning in there at additional charge. Refrigerator cleaning. We did quite a few refrigerator cleanings for our current clients. You can do things like that. Outside windows, whatever services you offer or you think that you would be able to do, you can put that on here as well. All right. So we got terms of service. Like I said, you can edit all of this out. That pretty much just saying what you'll be responsible for and what the client will be responsible for. So we will be the contractor, which is us. We'll be responsible for providing all the labor, right? So we have to provide the labor to clean it, right? That's what we're there for. Well, we're there for. Provide all the equipment, which is what? We'll provide the vacuum, the trash cans, the dusters. We'll provide the supplies. So, that's like the cleaning solutions or cleaning chemical, things like that. And I'm going to do a video on the cleaning chemical cleaning solution that we use as well, which is really easy and simple and very productive. Also, to ask these questions on a walkthrough, right? So right here, the client, they're responsible for the soaps, but you have to ask that on the walkthrough. Okay, great. Do you provide your own soaps and paper towels and tissues, or do the cleaning company provide that? Would you like the cleaning company to provide that? Oh no, we get our own soaps and tissues and toiletries, how they say it, right? So now you know what to put on here, right? Also too, let's say they say, yeah, we would like the cleaning company to provide that, the soaps and the restroom cleaners. So guess what? Now you have to put that into your price, right? You have to put that into your price if you'll be getting those things, um, or you can just bill them separately. So you have your monthly invoice of $2,000. Then you'll keep track of how much you spent on soap and restroom supplies, right? For that client, then you'll send an invoice with that as well. So let's say the soaps, tissues for that whole month was $85. So you send an invoice as well for $85. So they know exactly what they paid for. So you can do it that way too. And guess what? You can do all of this in the Clean Biz Network system here. Do everything in here. That's why I say it's totally worth it. You can do emails, phone calls, text messages, everything in here. Website, update your website. Everything is in here, right? And so much more. Yep. So we got some more thing. We got termination. So pretty much it's just saying you gotta give us a 30-day written notice. But first, if you're not satisfied with us, you gotta give us 48 hours to fix it. Give us 48 hours to fix it, right? Um, if you go by the scope of work, right, you shouldn't have any issues for the most part. Sometimes you can go by the scope of work and they still complain, right? But for the most part, if you go by that scope of work, you're doing what you have to do. Your staff is doing what you got, doing what they have to do. You're checking on them, right? You shouldn't have any issues. You know, as long as you're checking on your staff, if you do have staff. If it's just you, go by that scope of work. You shouldn't have any issues, right? Got payment terms, things like that. The cleaning price again, $2,000. Additional services. So, you know, start date. Like I said, you can delete all of this out. It's totally up to you. Right here, we got professional references. So you'll add your references, right? So let's say reference was Bill Matthews, right? Bill Matthews, he works at the water company. His number is 720, right? Let's make that smaller. See that? Then you'll put another one. You see that? So let's say you're just starting off, right? You're just starting off your cleaning company, right? And you don't have any references. You don't have any references. So this was me when we first started. So I always say we because we have staff members now. We have about 15 staff members, and God willing, you know, we are continuing to grow. But when I first started our cleaning company, I didn't have anybody, right? So what I did was my aunt, she's a homeowner. She has some property that she rents out. A tenant left a big mess, and she wanted us to clean at least the basement. So the basement didn't have any junk in it. It was just a bunch of cobwebs, and the cement floor was pretty bad, right? Had stuff all over it. So the only thing she wanted me to do was dust and sweep and mop because it had a bad smell. That's what I did, right? Then somebody else they had that I knew, they had a garage. They had a bunch of boxes, and the floor also needed to be swept. So me and my nephew, we went there. We threw all the boxes away to the dumpster, the trash, and we swept the floor, right? So for references, guess what I did? I put them two down. I didn't put on the proposal my aunt. I put her name and I put homeowner and her number, and I gave her the heads up. Hey, somebody might be giving you a call just for a cleaning reference. Same thing with the other person. Hey, somebody might be giving you a call for a cleaning reference. So you can do that, right? You can clean somebody's oven, right? Make sure you do a good job and you don't damage the oven, but clean their refrigerator or clean their garage, you know, clean something. You can do it for free, you can do it for money, it's up to you. But you can do something small like a refrigerator. You know, it takes us an hour, about an hour to clean a refrigerator because you got to take everything out, depending on how nasty it is. You got to take everything out, the shelves, the drawers at the bottom. You got to let the temperature go down a little bit to clean that refrigerator, right? So when we clean refrigerators take about an hour. Clean somebody's refrigerator. Put it down for a reference, right? So, you know, that's something that will help you if you don't have any references, okay? And sometimes they don't even call references. I'll be honest, they don't even call references sometimes. But a lot of the bigger companies or even smaller companies as well, they will call references. So you can use that. All right, so lastly, I think this is a long video, right? But hopefully it's some good information for y'all. Lastly, the signature page. You'll be able to put their name right here. Then you'll have your name right here. I'm not going to do it just because, like sensitive information, of clients. So then once you're done with this proposal, you look over, everything looks good, you're good on the price, you think you're good, you go ahead and send that. It will generate a link. Then once you send them, let's go ahead and just put okay. So once you generate that link, and if you do sign up for this program, you go to conversations, right? And an email will pop up, and you'll be able to send them an email telling them thank you for giving us this opportunity. You can view the proposal at the link below. Then you'll put the link. Once they get that email, they'll open that email. They'll look at the proposal. Then at the bottom, they'll be able to sign it digitally. And guess what? On your end, right? On your end right here, you'll be able to see if they opened that proposal. You'll be able to see if they opened that proposal because it tracks it. It tracks to see if they opened the proposal or not. So if you're nervous, things like that, oh man, hopefully they got it. It will say view that they opened the proposal. But now after about 2 days, if it says that they didn't open the proposal, then yes, follow up. Regardless, anyways, they open it or not, follow up in 2 days just to say, hey, just checking in to see how's everything going. If you have any questions regarding the proposal, anything, something like that. All right, so this was a longer video, but like I said, if you're interested in signing up for this program, you can do so much right here. As you can see, there's a link in the description, or if you're interested in a totally free proposal, I'll send that to your email. You'll be able to edit that in Microsoft Word. So if you have any questions, anything, leave a comment. God bless and peace.